In this tutorial, we're going to review the managing and placement of monoliths within the game. Now, you'll see here on my gameplay screen that a number of gravits are already on their way to attack me, so we need to get some monoliths in place to defend our headquarters. To do that, I'm going to scroll to near where I want them to be, move down, and press my right-click menu. On my right-click menu, the first dialog I'll be presented with is selecting the discipline of the monolith that I would wish to present. I see I've got some fire creeps, gravits coming at me here, so I'm going to go ahead and place some water monoliths. Now, in the monolith selection dialog that pops up after that, you'll see that there are 4 different types of monoliths that you can select. Each one has some distinct characteristics, and in order to find out more details about it, I can select the Info button, which will tell me the discipline, attack type, and so on. So in this example, I've got a direct damage monolith that will attack both aerial and ground gravits. It does target damage, so as soon as it hits it, whereas some are area of effect damage that affect multiple gravits. You'll see in this case it's a single target versus an area. And it's got advantages and disadvantages. There's a lot of details about the cost and usage of mana and galvanite available on this screen. Just clicking the window will make it go away again. So I'm going to go ahead and left click on one of these and determine where I want to place it. Now you'll notice this line kind of crossing the gameplay field here. That's my current extent of distance for my headquarters where I can place them. As I research, there are research areas where I can grow that out, but if I try to go past that, it will prevent me from doing that. So let's go ahead and get one placed. Now you'll see that it is going to immediately build. It's a base monolith, grows pretty quick, and I can obtain quick stats of any one of my monoliths. Here, I'll go ahead and place a second one here. I'll put down an earth one, and we'll have it attack air. This is more of a ground air type of monolith. But as I put my reticule over any of these monoliths on the bottom right here, you'll see I get some quick stats about the level of the monolith, what it's strong and weak against, and a lot of those stats that we looked at when we created the monolith. In the area where you see 3-S, that's telling me that this monolith uses 3 units of mana per second. And if I want to upgrade this, let's say I want to go ahead and get this a little bit stronger. Go ahead and put my reticule over it and left click on it. This brings up my monolith upgrade screen. Now there's a lot, actually it's more of a management screen here. On the left hand side is where I can do my upgrades, and if I want to go ahead and upgrade my monolith, it'll give me details about the time, the mana required, and so on. Let me go ahead and click on that, and it will begin the upgrade process for that monolith. Now I'm going to click on that. If I want to get rid of this particular monolith, I can destroy it if I want to get rid of it altogether, but I do have the option to just turn it off. And in gameplay, it's important to manage your resources, and turning off your monoliths may make sense depending on the waves of gravits that are coming at you. These windows across the top, these discipline icons, are showing me for all of the monoliths that I have in play, I can see how much mana they're consuming. So you'll note I have 1 earth monolith in play and 1 water. I can choose to turn all of the monoliths per discipline on and off, and also see the amount of mana that's being consumed by all of them per discipline. That's what these items are showing here. So if I press this off button on the earth monolith, it will turn off all of my earth monoliths if I choose to do that. Down at the bottom, it's the same type of thing, but by type of monolith. So maybe I wish to turn off all of my anti-air monoliths for all of my disciplines. Again, I can control that through these buttons here. I don't have any area of effect or snares built right now. That's why they're not showing. And this is my mana consumption. So this is my mana or my monolith management screen. Very powerful. And this covers the basics of managing and placing monoliths.